Hello and welcome back to Detector blocks. In the previous video, we started the main.dart file and created the homepage for our app. In this video, we will be building the ListSection class. This class will build the individual tiles and then build a list of said tiles, and then display this list in a list view to show the title of the ToDo item and its priority. The class will have a function to provide a colour in the Flutter material framework based on the colour string that is saved in our database. It will also contain a function to build the list of items, and then finally the build function for the widget, which all widgets in Flutter must have. Now let's get into the code for this class. First, we need to create a new file inside our pages folder called ListSection.dart. And inside of this Dart file, we need to import package material.dart, which is the main one that you need for all Flutter classes. And then we also need to import our ToDo Item.dart file from our data persistence folder, as we will be using that item in our class due to us operating with a list of ToDo items. Next, we can create the ListSection class, extending the stateless widget. In our ListSection class, we also need three properties: a list of ToDo items, which we will call ToDo items, and then the add and remove functions for the items. Finally, we need to instantiate these using a constructor, and once again we can use a single line constructor in Dart like so. Now we can make the function to provide the colour for the priority indicator. This will be called getColor, and will be passed a string called colorValue. Inside this function, we will use a switch statement to return the correct color value from the Flutter SDK. Finally, if no color can be recognized, we will return a default color of white, as if the app is not in dark mode, which we can add in a later series if you wish. This will blend in with the background color of the tiles, thus indicating no priority set. Next, we need to make the underscore build ToDo item function, passing it the context in an integer called index. This function will return a widget. The widget in this case is a gesture detector. The gesture detector widget will have two responses. On tap will open the soon-to-be-created details page, and will pass it the information that it needs to display, such as the title, description, and index priority. On double tap will be the action to delete the ToDo item. As such, this will call the remove item function, passing it the unique ID of the ToDo item at the current index that is being accessed. The gesture detector will have a child of a column, which in turn will have a child of a row. This row will have 4 children. A sized box with a width of 16 and a height of 48 to provide padding to the tile, so it's not very lacking in height. A container with a circular decoration to display the priority colour for the item in a circle. A further size box with width of 10 to act as a spacer, and then some bold text to display the title of the ToDo item. The final function of this class is the build function that all stateless widgets need. This will use a conditional statement to return either a listview builder passing it the function we just created and the length of the list of ToDo items, or if there are no ToDo items, it will return some centered text asking the user to add some. Now that we've finished the class, we can reformat our code using Alt-Shift-F, which will give us nicely spaced text that is far easier to read than before and ensures even formatting throughout the file. The final thing we need to do is import this class in the homepage file we created in the previous video to ensure that the classes are correctly linked, because as you will notice in this class we have an error left from the previous video as the class list section isn't defined. So to define it, we just need to import our list section file, and now it can recognize our list section as being from the file we have just created. That's it for this video. In the next video, we will be building the page to display details on the ToDo item and demonstrating the app working at the stage we are at. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment asking them. As usual, you can also find a link to a GitHub repository containing all the code for this entire project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.